Boruto chapter 48. It was too good. It was too good. Let's get straight into it, bro, because I gotta talk about this chapter. So the chapter begins with essentially Isshiki Otsutsuki just bodying Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji can't really do much, it seems. So the really cool thing about Kashin Koji is that he has that shinobi fighting spirit. Kashin Koji is probably one of my favorite new generation characters. I'm gonna just be honest with you. People, you know, some people don't like him because he's like a copy of Jiraiya or whatever, but at the same time, it's just a person made using Jiraiya's DNA. I look at Kashin Koji as his own person. I think y'all should really look at Kashin Koji as his own person too. But in this chapter, we really get to see Kashin Koji's true colors, and he's not gonna give up as a shinobi. It seems like he's gonna do his job to the best of his abilities, but he also doesn't want to die necessarily. Now, we see him struggling against Isshiki, and he even goes into Sage mode, which I found to be interesting because I wasn't really expecting him to have Sage mode. A lot of people don't really have Sage mode in a Naruto universe, and it seems like I don't really know how he got it. You know what I mean? Because in order to gain Sage mode, you have to train at Mount Miyoboku, and I don't know if he ever did that, or I don't know if it was kind of like a Mitsuki situation that Amado gave Kashin Koji Sage mode through like science or whatever, because we know Mitsuki didn't train for it. He got it through science. And just on a side note, Mitsuki's Sage mode is epic. Like he's my favorite Sage mode, I'm not gonna lie. So we see Kashin Koji and Isshiki fighting. Kashin Koji really uses a lot of Jiraiya's movements, it seems like, because like obviously he's a copy of Jiraiya, but it seems like he uses the hair jutsu in this chapter, and he also uses a lot of the flames like Jiraiya. And I really like the hair jutsu. That reminds me more of Jiraiya because, you know, a lot of shinobi use fire, but not a lot of shinobi use their hair. And he's really using it like Jiraiya used to do, and he's flinging around Isshiki, but sadly it is not really doing that much because Isshiki is just on a whole new power, and the power differential between Kashin Koji and Isshiki is just far too great. One of my favorite panels from this chapter is you can see Isshiki just sitting on Kashin Koji's shoulder like nothing. Like Kashin Koji just tried to attack him brutally, and he pulls up on Kashin Koji's shoulder, sits down. He pretty much is in a relaxed position, and he's like, it doesn't matter what you try. And I'm like, when I first seen this panel, I was like, dang, that's disrespectful. Like, he just sitting on this man's shoulder and like casually. Casually means basically like he didn't even have to try to not die, you know what I mean? Because normally a shinobi fighting somebody of Kashin Koji's caliber would die fighting Kashin Koji, but Isshiki is like, there's no fight for him whatsoever. Basically, we just see this whole fight, Kashin Koji really struggling. We see really the essence of Isshiki. Ishiki's flying above Kashin Koji. This is reminiscent of pain. It's really a symbolic thing whenever anybody is above looking down on somebody else. It's a feeling of like superiority. He feels superior to Kashin Koji, so he just feels the need to look down upon him. He doesn't want to be at the same level. That's kind of metaphoric. I just like, you know, I like to analyze things, you know, when I do my chapter reviews. So pretty much he shows us some power of his new dojutsu. Some people like the new dojutsu. I think it's all right. I like dojutsus in general, so I mean, I like it. I like new dojutsus, I can't lie. So basically, we get a shot back at the Hidden Leaf Village. We see Amado, Naruto, Boruto. We see Kawaki. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They're in a little room, and they're interrogating Amado. So Amado is pretty much granted citizenship, or let me rephrase that. Amado is granted most of the common civilian rights, but only if he stays in the village. He can't leave the village unless Naruto gives him permission. Otherwise, like, he's gonna suffer some consequences. Now we see that he's gonna be working with the science division or the technology division in the Leaf Village, so we should see some developments. Like, I see a lot of people saying that the story is gonna turn into like technology based. Some people like that, some people don't. Hey, I'm not here to tell you what to like. I'm just telling you it's a possibility. It's a possibility that shinobi are gonna start fighting with scientific ninja tools. That's just the possibility. I'm letting y'all know. So pretty much a funny moment was not funny, but I mean a cool moment was whenever Shikamaru pretty much is like, man, take that bomb on my son's neck. I'm not playing with you. Yeah, he pretty much like he flashed it out, bro. Like, take this bomb off that man's neck. Like, you got a bomb around Shikamaru's son's neck. In the last chapter, Shikamaru basically wanted to murder this man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shikamaru not playing with Amado. But anyways, I'm digressing. Basically Amado was like saying the bomb is not even real. It was a decoy, or it was a toy. And then everybody's like, what? And then I kind of felt annoyed at this part, because I was like, bro, you really put a fake bomb. You went through all that. And then I was like, Naruto and Sasuke didn't suspect it was fake, but then they cleared that up. So then I got like less annoyed. But they cleared it up. They were like, even if you thought it was fake, you couldn't know with 100% certainty, because it's you know, like, he already set one off. He already exploded one. So you can't, at that point, you can't know that it was real or fake. So even if they suspected it was fake, they couldn't know for 100%. So I like that. Basically, we got a motto. He's playing psychological warfare. I like that too. A lot of y'all like that, actually. Whenever the shinobis, I don't know, what y'all get what I'm saying. Whenever people play psychological warfare, y'all like that. I like that too, because obviously Amado not throwing hands with Naruto. You can see now. Look at Naruto face in these panels. Look at Sasuke face. Sasuke is emotionless. Sasuke is not playing no games. Let Amado try something. Sasuke will pull out his sword and stab that man. So basically, we get some more information about Kawaki. Basically is the only vessel, but he can't be a vessel right now, obviously, because he doesn't have the karma. So Isshiki has to hurry up and put that karma on Kawaki before he dies. And I think he's going to. Well, actually, I know for 100% certainty that Isshiki is going to succeed in putting the karma on Kawaki, because we see in the first chapter of Naruto, Boruto versus Kawaki, and Kawaki definitely has a karma. So Ishiki's gonna succeed, and that's just how it is. So Kashin Koji we come back to Kashin Koji. He's continuing to fight against Isshiki, but the power differential is so big, he's not doing no type of damage. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He's not doing no damage. Isshiki is just speed blitzing him. Isshiki is just throwing hands with him. I like that. I like whenever shinobi throw hands. Like, they're using Tai Jutsu. So whenever that's animated, y'all are in for a treat. Whenever this whole arc is animated, y'all are in for a treat. All of the Boruto haters, they're gonna tune in. They're gonna be like, oh, this is good. Yeah, it's good. We've been trying to tell y'all it's good. I guess, I don't know, they just don't listen. So basically, they using a taijutsu, they fighting. Isshiki just straight up punches Kashin Koji in the face, knocked this man back like a lot. And Kashin Koji's not doing nothing, bro. Kashin Koji keep using this fire jutsus, and they're not doing anything, because Isshiki can just make them all minimize. He can shrink all of that. So it's like, there's no point in you even doing it. And Ishiki's even saying that. He's like, man, you're Ishiki's throwing like banter. He's throwing like, he talking mad crazy. Like, y'all know what I mean, how anime characters be talking trash to each other whenever they fighting. That's one of my favorite parts of anime. Isshiki pretty much saying like truly unimaginative Kashin Koji, because he just keep throwing these flames. So like, he just talking smack. Same thing when he was sitting on his shoulder, he was talking smack. He's like, you can't do nothing to me. But one of my favorite parts of this chapter too, though, whenever Kashin Koji had a massive Rasengan, bro. Massive Rasengan. Now, I do want to note that Rasengans seems to be getting more massive all the time. We see Boruto and his father Naruto had a massive Rasengan. We see Boruto had a massive Rasengan. I believe chapter 44, Boruto chapter 44, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's the one where he had a massive Rasengan against Momoshiki. I'm tripping. I meant to say Momoshiki took over Boruto's body and used a massive Rasengan. Massive Rasengans go hard though. If now even Isshiki not surviving that, I don't think, bro. If you get hit at point blank range with a massive Rasengan, you're not gonna survive that. So basically, Isshiki activates his new dojutsu that we have never seen before. I don't know where these Otsutsuki members keep getting these new dojutsus from. I don't know where they keep getting these ocular jutsus from. But anyways, basically he just bodies Kashin Koji with the pillars from the building. He said he's able to shrink them down and essentially like put them in a pocket dimension or whatever, where the time doesn't flow, and then he's able to summon them again. And that's what he did. He took these pillars and he like crashed them onto Kashin Koji. I like this battlefield. You know, I like different scenery. I don't want every battle to be outside in the forest or in the woods. I like they're fighting in like a cool little hideout. It's cool, like it's cool scenery, and you get to use the scenery to his advantage. Like this man just took the pillars, crashed them on Kashin Koji, and Kashin Koji just laying there looking utterly defeated. And the funny thing is, Isshiki just standing over this man drinking some wine. Like, Isshiki is unbothered. I'm not gonna lie to you. Isshiki is unbothered. That just shows you Isshiki is on a different level. We ain't never seen nobody as strong as Isshiki ever. So basically, he drinking wine. He talking trash. He basically telling Kashin Koji, he's like, bro, Amado betrayed you. He should have known that there was no way you can possibly defeat me. And basically, you're on a suicide mission. And the cool thing is, it seems like Kashin Koji thought he actually could defeat him, which I didn't even think. I thought that Kashin Koji knew that it was going to be a losing battle, but I mean, I guess that's just me. And basically, the cool part of this chapter, Kashin Koji summons a toad and he's able to escape. So yeah, a lot of y'all were saying that he was going to die, and I said in my last review, I was like, I hope he doesn't die. I've been saying that, like, I hope he doesn't die, because like they just brought like the essence of Jiraiya back just for him to be killed off. No, I will not like that. So he was able to escape, and basically Isshiki let him escape. He was like, man, I don't have time to be playing with Kashin Koji. I got other things to worry about. I'm gonna die in like 2 days if I don't go implant Kawaki with that karma. So Isshiki pulls up on the Hidden Leaf village and looking like pain, bro. He just floating above the village. It just looked like this man finna say Shinra Tensei and just obliterate the leaf. I do not want to see the Leaf Village destroyed again. Please do not destroy the Leaf Village. Actually, now that I think about it, it's foreshadowed that the Hidden Leaf gonna get destroyed again. Because if you remember episode 1, the Hidden Leaf was absolutely obliterated. And also, if you remember chapter 1 of Boruto, it was also obliterated. And if you remember in some of the openings, I believe Boruto opening 7, it was also obliterated. So maybe this is the part where like it gets like demolished, because we know at some point in the future it's gonna be destroyed. This might be the point here. I pretty much covered the whole chapter. One thing I want to say, a couple things I want to say. It was really cool whenever they were in the the room. Boruto is the main character, so yeah, he's basically saying like, Naruto and Sasuke want to fight Isshiki, and Boruto's like, I want to fight too. Boy, if you don't sit down. That's basically what Sasuke said without saying it, because at the end of the day, Boruto not doing nothing against Isshiki. I'm sorry. He's not. So Sasuke and Naruto are gonna go fight him, and like Boruto is like, I want to fight too, and Sasuke like, the coolest Sasuke quote from this chapter. It is this. Sasuke says, I'm willing to die at any moment for Konoha. As is Naruto. We're always prepared to do so. Let's go, Sasuke! I'm a Sasuke fanboy. I'm letting y'all know right now. But that's a cold quote, bro. That's a cold quote. That man say he's ready to die for Konoha. Which is really good, because we know Itachi. That's what Itachi would have wanted. He's following in the will of Itachi. Itachi was gonna do anything for Konoha. And it seems like Sasuke finally turned around. Like, we really got the Sasuke that we should have had from the beginning. He's really redeemed. Sasuke has redeemed himself fully. He's fully redeemed himself. Because I know a lot of people like, what if Sasuke goes rogue again? Or like, does Sasuke have any evil in his heart still? And I really don't think Sasuke has any evil in his heart still. I think he can be ruthless at times, but for the right reasons. For example, whenever he had to interrogate what's his face? I forgot his name because he's irrelevant. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The dude who was the leader of the Mujina bandits. I forget his name at the moment. But anyways, y'all know who I'm talking about. So what else I wanted to say? I think that's pretty much it. Pretty good chapter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy NeohXO, and I'm out.